it's me, Edith Ivy, and we are back with another cozy episode of Wytchwood, and I have made the executive decision that we are going to do the cat in the market today, because as I have walked past the sheep cult, I am so excited about them that I kind of want to save them for last. They're so delightful, and I want it. Let's head to town so we can go to the market and see what catly mischief we can get into. Just gathering things along our way. Because things are useful. Hello, kitty. You are an excellent kitty. And we have our first look at a new environment. Are you a real chest? Nope, you're not. You're a mimic. Alright. Let's do an explore. Heckin' elves everywhere. Ooh. It's a pretty candle shop. A tanner of some kind. A meat seller. Hello. Pockets ripe for plucking. There's a fishmonger. Oh my goodness. I think I'm in love. I want him as a plushie. Look at him. He's a sad donkey unicorn and he's purple and he's got stars on his butt. Oh dear, they're fighting again. You elbow your way to the front of a crowd that has gathered to observe a three-way shouting match. A trio of merchants are yelling wildly at each other. You treacherous fiend! I know it was you that snuck into my shop and put mealworms in my bread. Worms? Do you think I got time to traipse about your silly little bakery? I have to make sure you stay out of my smithy. Firecrackers in my coal. I could have lost an eye. Ha! And you would have deserved it, you traitor. I know you ruined a whole batch of my candles with that sulfur stunt. Now my store smells like a mule's behind. The men launch themselves at one another, fists swinging in a whirling melee. Off in the shadows, you catch a stealthy figure watching the chaos with a delighted grin. Dance, dance, how those idiots prance! With a flick of her tail, the feline disappears through the maze of market stalls. What's all this commotion about? A dull, monotonous voice drones out across the square in reply. Oh my god, it's Eeyore the unicorn. I am in love. You don't even know the worst of it. Well, we found the cat. So we will really quick set that. And it looks like it just wants us to talk to the unicorn, but we're going to go in our journal and make sure that that is the one we're tracking. Perfect. Was ist das? Knightly statue. You are sparkly. Conveniently placed basket. A great offering of produce sits before this effigy, but you glimpse a single telltale marker secreted into one of the baskets. A quick tug and the illusion is dispelled. Alright, cracking the foundation. We have found our way home, but let's talk to this glorious creature. Hitched to a post, this tragic creature raises its tear-filled eyes at you. Despite its depressing appearance, you found yourself somehow feeling lighter. What on earth is a rainbow spirit doing in the midst of a market brawl? I thought your kind thrived on love and sunshine, and all that kind of sappy drivel. Oh, sure. Normally, this market's a wonderful place to be. But lately, it's been nothing but misery and unrest. Just look around. All I see are three little brats puffing out their chests and barking like mutts. Surely a hot meal and a good night's rest will cool their heads. I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. You see all sorts of awful things have been happening. Vandalism in folks' gardens, trash in the well, wagon wheels tampered with, rumors spreading like wildfire about this and that, cheats and lies. Now, I'm usually the one who keeps the peace around here with my trusty magic horn, makes the truth flow and keeps folk honest. But with all this deception and treachery in the air, it's as limp as a noodle. My powers are useless. A droopy horn is no laughing matter. If you had a bit of a pick-me-up, do you suppose you could get this place under control? Sure as sugar. I just need some of my strength back. A good snack ought to perk you right up. We apparently have to make a rainbow roll. What is involved in a rainbow roll? Okay, we need dough, and we need a glitter bomb. Can I make a glitter bomb? I need a jar, that's fine. And a dough. Okay, we need 3 jars. So we'll take care of that. Oh no, we need an ember. We need a fire source. We'll do a quick run around the market to see if we can find... That is a golden egg and an angry goose. Marvelous. Ooh, a chest. Do you have any embers? You have a sewing kit and some bug ichor. Well, that is still a useful thing, just not in this particular moment. There isn't a fire source here. Well, we have to go to the fields anyway for milk. And there's a sheep cultist! Hi, sheep cultist! Alright, there's the way in and out of town. But let's go directly to the fields. Save a little time. Oh, a book and clothing salesman. Are you sure you're not at a run fair? Ooh, we have all but one. Oh, we're gonna go to a snowy forest region at some point. All right, to the fields. All right, we need an ember, which there's I think a fire up past the trough. No, but there's clay. I'll definitely collect some clay. Fie on you, gnome. I will learn your secrets. I will learn your weaknesses. Hello. Perfect. There's one. Let's see if we can get a couple more. There's another fire down by the bandits. Hey, bandits. Animation looked like I was whacking that poor bandit with my net. Now we need to make another jar. And we need 2 jars of milk for dough and 1 jar of water. Oh no, we need just an empty jar for the glitter bomb. I think we can make that now. Let's do that. I know I have so much clay now, but I can't help being nervy about it. Hey, cow! Delightful cow, I need your milk. Right, we need a... Oh, we're an egg short. Well, let's go accost the chickens. They're right here. I wonder if the rooster gives you eggs. Aha! The rooster does not give you eggs. But we can now make the dough that I was already on. Why did I go all the way? Wait, we have egg. Oh, we need more grain. I am doing a bad job of reading the screen today. We'll just harvest all of this. Okay, what else do I need? I think that's it. Let's go give a rainbow roll to a unicorn Eeyore. Alright. Can I just give it to you? A good snack ought to perk you right up. Let's see what sort of treats old Granny has in her pockets. The miserable creature dips its snout to investigate your tasty dessert. Is this for me? It troubles me to see a benevolent beast afflicted by such melancholy. And the quicker that horn of yours works, the quicker we can sort out this mess. Throwing back its head, the unicorn swallows the odd confection without even chewing. The spots on its back glow a soft lavender, and its hoofed feet levitate off the ground for just a moment. From above, a thin sliver of moonlight breaks through the clouds and sparkles off the unicorn's horn, momentarily blinding you in a dazzling flash. When you look back, the unicorn is happily wagging its tail at you. Its horn looks reinvigorated with a pearlescent sheen. Ah, that hit the spot. Looks like the old truth detector is working again. Well, what are you waiting for? Blast those fools! The unicorn lowers its head and takes aim at the feuding shopkeepers. A long moment passes as the unicorn's body quivers with anticipation. Wait. I swear this never happens. My powers are all charged up, but none of them are actually lying. So they really did sabotage each other's businesses then? My horn will only be able to blast the lies out of someone who's truly false. As far as they know, they're each telling the truth. Which means someone else must be responsible for this mess. The feuding shopkeepers run out of insults to hurl at each other and all storm back to their business in a huff. I'll go investigate the scene of the crimes at their shops. Maybe I can turn up some clues. Oh, he still looks sad. Alright, we need to see the chandler, the blacksmith, and the candle maker. I don't remember seeing any of those. I remember seeing a butcher shop. Oh! Here's the baker. I said the chandler and the candle maker. The chandler is the candle maker. We need the baker. Let's steal from him, as is only right and proper. And look for clues around his shop before we talk to him. I mean, honestly, we're probably going to have to talk to him before the clues spawn, but you never know. Alright. Gah, that oafish blacksmith just grinds my gears. I ought to give him a smack on the brow next I see him. Master Baker, please, settle down. You've been tricked. Ha! I very much doubt that. Only a fool would believe that story without any evidence. Fine. You want evidence? I'll get you some. The true criminal must have left clues around here somewhere. Well, have you got any evidence yet? You didn't give me a chance. Perfectly ordinary supplies. Yeah, things didn't spawn. Until... Ooh. This strange vase doesn't look like it belongs in a bakery, and there's still some bugs and dirt inside. The inscription on the side reads, Harold Grimes, hanged under the old grave tree for crimes he never committed. Hey, we know the story of that guy in the graveyard now. I wonder if... I bet we have to go to the graveyard to check out Harold Grimes. Let's go. Now, there's no way to the graveyard that won't be 2 loading screens. So let's just head this way. Ooh. A skeleton key just laying about. Don't mind if I do. Back off, buddy. I've got your number. All these guards wandering around and there's still so many pickpockets. My goodness. Okay. To the hanging tree. Hi, gravekeeper. Oh. There. Now the ghosts will leave us alone. The crooked fellow peers down at you as if you're someone else coming to make fun of his eternal predicament. You spot a piece of paper floating inside his translucent body. What you got there? I don't suppose I can convince you to cough up that paper, can I? Spirit salts. Alright, do we currently have any spirit salts? I don't think so. Okay, we need this unveiling powder, which is easy enough. Then you sprinkle the exorcising salts onto the ghost. He sputters and sneezes up the paper suspended inside his head before going back to swinging as if nothing had happened. Looks like a page of someone's diary. My best plan yet. These grave bugs will make the baker's buns taste like embalmed eclairs. I'll just dump the dirt out of this stupid urn to carry them. I might be going overboard with the cat. I don't care. There should be proof enough to convince the baker who the real culprit is. And now we have the cat's confession. Hi, doggo. Doggos are good. Doggos are always good. Back to the market. Yay, flower petals and kitties. Alright, back to the bakery. Well, have you got any evidence yet? The cat's confession. The baker's brow arches in anger as he reads the cat's confession. That unrefined little urchin! How dare she tamper with my buns like that? You'll forgive the blacksmith then? Huh? Well, sure, doesn't look like he was involved in this at all. Splendid. If you three can get along long enough, we can bring the real culprit to justice. Alright, there was a chandler's stall down this way, and I'm gonna guess his shop is near it. I think it was down this way. Oh, well, we found the blacksmith. I'll take it. Ooh, let's take his little embers. I want them. And we're gonna get some sprites. Excellent. Ugh, that blasted Chandler. I'll wring his scrawny neck. Calm yourself, Master Blacksmith. You're being played for a fool. Ha! Fat chance. Only some hard evidence could ever convince me that it wasn't that blundering knave. If someone really has been sneaking around in here, there ought to be some clues left behind. Only evidence could possibly change my mind. That's fairly reasonable. Alright, we need to find cold, hard proof. Perfectly ordinary supplies, nothing out of the ordinary. How dare you not have a chest for me to take stuff out of? It's perfectly ordinary supplies. Some fireworks have been hastily shoved in this coal barrel. A tag on the fireworks reads, "Property of Town Watch. If lost, please return to the village gallows." Well, I bet at the gallows we will find some evidence. La 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 la. Evidence. To the docks? No, we want to go to town. Silly me. I'm gonna grab these nails and hopefully not get accosted by a pickpocket. Okay, do the gallows. I think it was... I thought it was by town hall. Where are the gallows then? Because this is where all the guards are. Oh, right in front of my heckin' eyes. You peer through the slatted planks of the town's gallows. It doesn't look like it's seen much use recently. The space underneath it is stuffed with evidence storage and parade decorations, including a box of dusty fireworks. An errant note catches your eye, but you can't quite fit your hand through the wooden planks. Drat, I'll need something thin and grabby. Looks like we need to make a grabby hands. Let's see, a pluck pocket. Do we have everything we need? We do. Fortunately, we had that extra crab claw. You pluck out the slip of paper from under the gallows. It looks like a torn notebook page, hastily stuffed in a crack, almost wanting to be discovered. If you're reading this, then you've no doubt been witness to my greatest crime spree. I, the cat, will be remembered throughout history as the greatest underground mastermind. The town flatfoots will never notice a couple parade fireworks missing, and that blacksmith buffoon will lose more than a few chest hairs. How arrogant. This proof ought to convince the blacksmith of the cat's involvement. Back again, jiggity jig. As strange as it seems, I think doing them one at a time this way may be... Oh, there's the chandler's shop. I think it may be actually a little bit quicker to do it this way because each place has sent us to a different region and they haven't really connected to each other. Well, I guess the town and the graveyard are collected, so we could have done it a little quicker. Oh, thank you for respawning, kind fireplace. Get back here. Haha. Only evidence could possibly change my mind. Cold, hard proof. The man's beady eyes go wide with anger as he reads through the paper. Why, that no-good cat! The whole market could have gone up in a big ball of fire. I'll take it you'll let the chandler off the hook? Sure. Looks like he wasn't even involved in this plot, though I still don't care for his candles much. Excellent. Maybe with you three at peace we can get to the bottom of this. And now we know exactly where the chandler is. Anything I can filch? Ha-ha! Excellent. That insufferable baker! I'll tear his nose off the next time I see him. Settle down, Master Chandler. You're being duped by a prankster. Pah! A prankster? It was that baker, I'm sure of it. I don't see no evidence to the contrary. You want evidence, eh? I'll bet there's a clue around here that'll unveil the truth. Get some evidence or get out. Perfectly ordinary supplies. Completely mundane candles. This is actually a really nice candle setup. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. Completely mundane. With normal supplies. This bag smells suspiciously of sulfur and has a shipping address stamped on it. Pier 3 Imports Dockyards. To the docks! Okay, so maybe it would have been quicker to do them together because they are all actually interconnected. But, yeah, we're having fun. Okay, we need to investigate Pier 3. I think it's going to be all the way down at the other end. Hi, crab. 6. 3. Nothing there. Nothing on that pelican. Do we need to go fishing? Hazy water. Something lurks here beneath a cloud of displaced ocean span. This is the shipping address for the sulfur crates, but you don't find anything incriminating. You do, however, spot something wedged between the watery piles of the pier. Something must have gotten knocked off the docks, or was purposefully disposed of. Let's reel it up and take a look-see. We need a fishing line. You fish out an empty sulfur tin with a wad of wet paper stuffed inside. Though the ink is running, you can still make out the loopy handwriting. Another brilliant strategy by the world's most brilliant strategist. That's me, the cat. If you're reading this, then be sure to write my name down in the history books. This sulfur smells so rotten, it'll put those candlesticks the Chandler makes right in the trash. He'll think the baker did it when I dust the shop with flour. Well then, this is the proof the Chandler's looking for. Back to the market. Get some evidence or get out. The Chandler's cheeks flush a bright red, stomping and shouting at the cat's confession. Why, that yowling pest! That's my whole livelihood she's meddling with. You agree the baker's innocent, then? Pah! Looks like he didn't have a hand in this horrible crime, though his bread's still stale, if you ask me. As long as you three put a stop to this ruckus, maybe we can put an end to this grudge after all. I'll keep my eyes peeled for that darned cat. She won't show her nose around here again, that's for sure. Now that those three fellows have cooled down a bit, I better have a chat with that plump purple pony to figure out the best way to confront this swindler. Back to the unicorn of glory. I love him. Hello, friend. Oh, joy, you're back. Did you find anything in those shops? It would appear your market is being plagued by the mastermind schemes of the cat. Well, maybe not so masterminded. She did leave behind a bunch of clues for me to find. As though summoned, a furry shape somersaults onto a nearby roof with a flourish. Yaha! I see you're a fan of my genius accomplishments. Well, you're in luck. Soon I'll have this whole village at my mercy. Quickly, your magic horn! The unicorn shuffles its stumpy legs to get a better shot at the monologuing feline. With a flick of her tail, the cat disappears, leaving only her voice cackling in the air. Yaha! You'll have to be faster than that, slowpokes. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm not very maneuverable in high-pressure situations. Oh, don't fret. We just have to make sure she stands still next time. I should be able to concoct a tantalizing kitty treat strong enough to keep her attention. I'll set it up by that big statue there. You just get ready to fire. We need the feline curio recipe. Oh, I am deeply excited about this. Okay, we need the fishy treat, which I don't think we have the stuff to make. witch spice, and a stuffed burb. We need a pigeon beak. We need a mimic's toe. And we need blue feathers. That's easy enough. And what else do we need? The witch's spice. Yeah, I can just make that. And the kitty treat was milk and fish. And just milk and fish. We need 1 jar. I have a skeleton key, so I can get that mimic. I think that was their weakness. There's a mimic right on the way back to town, and I think there's a cow in town, so we don't have to go all the way back to the field. I think I misremembered that last time. Haha! Cool. A mimic toe and some money. Not a bad day's work. Wait. I think I know there is a cow, and I have played this game once before, just because I play test before I put things on my channel. I think there's a cow up at the other corner of the market. Yes, we don't have to go back to the fields after all. Do we have any snap traps right now? Excellent. Because I'm sure the snap traps are how you get the pigeons. That has been the case for every small burb in the area. This looks like a safe spot. Here, Pidgey, 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 Pidgey. Excellent. Get it. Get it. Get that tasty, tasty bait. Thank you. Just need feathers and a fish. The feathers, we do have to go all the way back to the forest. So we'll go to the dock first, and then we'll go to the forest. I think we're gonna need another fishing line. Let's find a fishing spot. Oh, heckin' crab, I just want to fish. Awesome. And we'll go down and we'll use our... That crab really wants a piece of us. I love how they're so threatening. Because they're so little and cute. I know they can hurt me, but I think they're adorable. So while we are paused, we can make the kitty treat. And then into the forest. Pick up handy things while we're here. Nope. Oh, we don't want to use that here. We need to switch over to the... We need to switch back to the snap trap. Because I am a silly goose. Here, burbs. Yay! I was concerned that we were going to catch a squirrel. Come on, burb. Get it before a squirrel does. Yay! I will collect the sticks. 'Cause sticks are useful. Alright, that means we can make the stuffed borb. A word that just makes me deeply happy. And now we have the feline curio. Alright. You place down the scrumptious-looking cat treat and duck behind a pumpkin to hide. Within moments, you hear the telltale laughter of the cat over the market stalls. That's the best you can do? What do you take me for? A basic alley cat? You'll need more than a lump of garbage to catch me. Despite her lofty words, you see her eyes go wide and her tail flick as the scent of fish and catnip reaches her nose. Why, I'm the most sophisticated criminal underlord this world has ever... Say, what is that? Is that tuna? You give the signal to the unicorn, but see that the beast is still facing entirely the wrong direction. Must I do everything around here? Oh my god, she's adorable. You slap the unicorn on its haunches, jolting it out of a daydream. What? Oh, right, the cat! The beast carefully takes aim, making sure to account for drag and wind speed direction. All right, I've got her this time. By the light of truth, I banish all lies from thee. A brilliant spark of rainbow light emits from the unicorn's horn and streaks toward the preoccupied cat. When the colorful smoke clears, you can't see hide nor hair of the cat. Only a smoldering pair of fancy leather boots remain near the statue. Wow. For a moment there, I thought all that talk about your magic horn was pure hogwash. I mean, usually it doesn't have such an explosive effect. I only meant to expel the lies from her, but I guess she was all lies? Didn't have a truthful bone in her body. Well, whatever the reason, I suppose you won't be blighting your market any longer. Yes, that's right. I can't wait for life to get back to normal. Thank you for all your help. You glance at one of the cat's boots slumped over on its side. I better go gather her up. Oh, now he's chuckling. You pick up the smoking boots of the cat. A rainbow hue radiates off the leather. They smell strongly of feet and candy. The soul of the cat, though you suspect she might have 8 more lives left. Oh. And you just put a cat toy out, so there's a whole bunch of kitty cats. Oh, I like that gray one. She was so hecking adorable. I honestly did not expect her to be that cute based on the neon outlines. Oh, but that went honestly a lot quicker than I expected. Bit of a short episode today, but I think we still had some fun. I hope you are enjoying Wytchwood as much as I am. I have been Edith Ivy, and I hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world. If you have enjoyed this content, please give a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe and ring that notification bell. I appreciate it so much. It helps me grow my channel, and I will see you next time.